Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Throws a stiff arm. Late in the season there, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed. Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Noles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for one first down. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this? Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. Now operating in empty. Back to throw. It's leg way. Here's a throw underneath for the tight end. Nobody can bring him down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff heading left. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision where Kirk a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just...
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Their last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early down. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. To gamble here, offense going for it in 4th down inside their own 40. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll run it to the left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot right down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Boom. This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
He'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. What a move, and he's free. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He finally makes the stop, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Noles will line up here on 1st down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Moles.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And the Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Now they get the 1st down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it. The game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down and 10. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the sideline. It's Clark. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Total tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Going toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's looking deep again. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Lucas. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. The defense has got it. Here he goes. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground. And how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Fox. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He breaks free. What a stiff arm. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Noles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Fox. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Tight end goes in motion. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tremendous toughness here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from that 21. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Motion now from the tight end. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Spaulding.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This should be the last play of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, what a job by this defensive line getting the penetration to blow up the back in the backfield. Here they are knocking on the door at the 1-yard line for an easy touchdown, but the defensive line's quickness and jumping the count allows them into the backfield for a nice loss.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Well, they get stopped here on third down, bring up fourth down, but at the rate they've been going today, why not just keep your foot on your opponent's neck and just go for it? Why not?
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. With the first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. That is broken up and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Fox. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw again. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Powers through the tackle. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Lagway. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
63, Florida State, 24.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy. Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. The Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Look out, he's loose. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gators. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 32, set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Florida State Seminoles will take over 1st and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On the ground, it's Davis. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. The Noles are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their neck.